Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will explain you how we can choose the CTU and CTD counters in Siemens PLC S7-200. But before start this video, please like, share and subscribe this channel. This way you will never miss upcoming videos. So let's get started. First of all, I will open my Step 7 MicroWin software. And in this software, we will create a one input, which address I will give this name. This is I0.0. I will give the input address, and here we will use the counters. Here is this counter section. This you can CTU. Double click on it. After you can find this function, and here I give the address to this counter C0, and value I will give, for example, 10. And here in next network, I will take the one open contact of the C0. You can choose from here. This is, and one output I will take C0, and output I will take Q0.0. And here in next row, I will take the close contact of the C0 and output C0, and this address I will give Q0.0. And this program I will download to the PLC. But before download this program, before we have to be check communications, and double click on this and check our communication with the PLC. Again, I will remove the cable of my PLC and put it again. And double click and wait for some seconds. Now it's ready. Click OK, and now you can download the program to the PLC. But he says one error he find. What's the error? Cancel and again check our C0 and Q0.0 and Q0.0, and this is C0. Yeah, what mistake? We not fix the any input for reset condition, because of when you make the counting after how you make the reset. In some softwares must be you have to be put I0.2 I will put for reset this counter, because when during this compilation, after program detects the faults where we make the wrong something, that the Siemens software is a beauty. He telling us where is the fault and without any compiling, it will be not download to the program to the PLC. So it will be correct check after download. Now we'll again compile the program. Now it's zero errors and zero warnings, and now you can again put on download. Now our program is successfully downloaded to the PLC. Make the status online, and now you can see this is our Q0.0 is on because of we use the close contact of the C0. So I give the signal add to my counter C0 as my 10 value, which is I gave to this counter 10 values after our contact needs to be changed C0 to output needs to be energized Q0.0. So I give the signal at I0.0, one signal, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And as I completed the 10 signals, after our Q0.0 is now on, but this contact is now changed. This contact we make it little wrong. This you can be change this contact any other relay. You can use this Q0.0, Q0.1 you can choose any. For example, this is you have to be give the address at Q0.1. Again download to the PLC and download. Click OK and make the simulation. And now I give the signal at I0.2 to reset my counter. Now see, my counter is resetted. I will give again this signals. This I will take near. Now you can see Q0.1 is on and Q0.0 is off because of we use the close contact for Q0.1 and open contact for the Q0.0. As this 10 signals will be completed, after this will be change his contact. Now you can see it's change the contact because of this 10 signals are now completed. And now if you like to be reset this counter, you have to be give signal at the I0.2. You can see this will be okay. Again this Q0.1 is on. This function can be used in any applications. For example, if you're using for bottle counting, some conveyors are running and upside you can use one sensor I0.0, and after you can see how much bottles are running from the through this counter, and after how much values after you like to be stop the conveyor or stop the any pneumatic cylinder or something, whatever any which is connected with your hardware, you can use this counter for counting method. And instead of this counter for CTD, we just change this one. I will delete this and here we will choose this CTD counter. This CTD counter is different than this CTU because of CTU counter is counting C up, but this count CTD down. This value also I give the 10. The CTD what doing when we giving the signal, after this will be count reverse yani. When 10 will be completed, after this will be make it change his contact Q0.0 and Q0.1. So we download this program to the PLC and make the simulation on. And now you can see this C0 is now 0. As I give the signal at I0.0, it starts from 10 yani. CTD counter, and this value we not giving value, right? With the value 10 we will give and write, and now we will again give the signal. You can see this is 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. As this will be completed the 0, after this contact is now changed. And if you like to again this reset this counter, you can make this I0.2. After this will be goes to reset, and again it will be count 10 counters. Means look like at any conveyor when you counts the 10 bottles, after any completed 10 bottles, after it will be change his contact, your motor start or stop, whatever you design in hardware, it will be work against this program. So this method you can use for counting, and I hope this method you will be understand about counters. If not understand anything, you can send me the message in comment section. I will give you feedback as soon as possible. So thanks for watching. Allah Hafiz.